from the USA. Now, my ancestors were French and German, I believe. In fact, I have many nationalities. I'm a mutt. Okay, but yeah, I've lived here my whole life.
So
I live in New Jersey. It's on the East Coast, very small state, one of the smallest states, I believe, in a town called Mount Holly. Well, we traveled around a lot because my father was in the service. He was in the Army, so we traveled around the United States. I was actually born in Kansas, the same place as Dorothy for the Wizard of Oz. But we lived in Seattle, Washington. We lived in Kansas. We lived in Colorado. And then in 1964, we moved here. And I was 4 years old. And I'm actually living in my mother and father's home. When they passed away, I moved into their house. I've been married, this will be 43 years.
oh,
In July. We got married when I was 20. She
how is
was
passing?
only 16.
Oh,
And we have 4 kids. The oldest is 41. She'll be 41 this year.
okay.
Oh no, 40 this year. And then I'm looking at my wife because I can't make a mistake, I gotta look over and make sure. My second oldest daughter was born in 1984, so do the math, 37, 38. And I have one son. He was born in 1985, 86. She should do the interview. And then my youngest daughter was born in 91. And my oldest daughter has one granddaughter,
Yes.
Abby. And then my second daughter had grandchildren, and they live with us. They've lived with us most of their life. One of her children do live with her still. He's the youngest one. He's about 2 years old. My grandchildren are, oh my gosh, I don't know, 10 or 11, 14, 11, 7,
Oh.
and 2. Got it, see? All right. And
Sir, your memory is very good. I hope you remember your wife's birthday.
yeah, that's Dawn. Everybody knows Dawn. They never see her, but they know her, yeah.
Thank you. Over to
Okay,
Aisha.
okay. That's good. Okay, Marty sir. First of all, I'm really. I just want to say that I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful and honored to see you here with us. And thank you so much that you found time for us. And this interview session would be a memorable one for us, and it's really, I'm very much delighted today, and I have to gather words. I have to find words in front of you. So it's a little difficult for me, but
Oh, look, listen.
please bear with me. Yeah,
You just
please bear with
relax.
me. And
You just relax. Take it easy.
yeah, thank you.
Ask me anything. No problem.
Yeah, thank you. Because this is my first interview, and you are in front of me. So please bear with me. Okay, sir, I just wanted to ask you that we know you as as you do your live sessions, and I don't miss any of them. I am an ardent fan of yours, of your live sessions, and whatever you say, I really just grab that, your advices and all. And I see that, I think that they are the most clear and the most motivational live sessions that you always hold. And I am always looking forward to it, and I am always waiting for your live sessions. So I have seen you in your live sessions doing your job, and whatever you say about OnPassive. But I want to know more about if you have any other profession, And if you have been working, where you have been working throughout these years. So, what is your expertise, sir?
Okay. Before I come online and started working online, I worked for a company that made copper foil, which is used for circuit boards. Okay, and I worked there. Well, I worked there all my life, from 18 years old until I was 54. And the last 4 or 5 years, uh, our company was selling technology, so they sent me around the world to help people start up companies, and I trained the people in different countries. I went to Russia. I've been to Japan, Taiwan, UK. Uh, where else did I go? France, Belgium, just different countries to assist in starting up the equipment and training the people. I love doing it, but traveling wasn't that good because I had a lot of children, young kids at home, so it was hard on my wife. But it was good. And in 2004, I got sick and wound up I could not work anymore. So I went online because I thought people make money online. I'm going to try the same. So that's what I did. So.
Okay, cool, sir. It's well, it's very it says it all that you have done so much in your whole life, and you were tirelessly working throughout your life from such a young age, from 18 years to 54 years. And this shows that you're so responsible towards your duties and towards your whole family, that you had to work. And I think you have done a great job.
You are often found very serious. Have you ever been naughty or playful in your life? Would you like to tell us, please, about any interesting incident of your childhood or youth?
Uh, listen, I'm really not serious, okay? In fact, I get in more trouble because I do play. You look, we only live one time. I don't take anything too serious. I, I feel like passive is a gift to me. So being here is a blessing. I wouldn't do lives like I do for any other company. Never. No reason. But I actually love Unpassive. I love Mr. Mufareh. I love what they're doing. Uh, it's it's the first company in my life that is bigger and better than I thought it was. Most times you get in a company and it's not what you thought. In fact, it's worse, and it gets worse and worse the longer you're there. With Unpassive, it gets better and better every day. So yeah, I can be pretty. Yeah, I get myself in trouble sometimes, but it's all in fun.
So I just want to ask you if we have just talked about your family, and you have told us about your family in a great detail. But I just wanted to ask you if whatever you are a very, very unique brand ambassador, an ambassador who is very faithful to its company, who wants to, I think, who just sleeps, talks, eats, just because he is in on passive, and you just talk and walk on passive every moment. I think every moment of your life. So you give a major part of your time to on passive every day. I think you never forget it in any way. So I just want you to know, to ask that if you can tell us, if this all couldn't be possible without your wife's support. So I just want to know if you can please tell us about your support system a little.
Well,
Thank you.
obviously, it's so much easier if your wife or your husband agrees with what you're doing. She knows how passionate I am in this business. Uh, but I've been like, she knows whatever I'm doing, I try to do it 100%. But most of the time, something happened. The company is no good, or I just, everything was always falling apart because it wasn't right. And then I got into OnPassive, and I thought from the beginning, this is different. This is something special. And, and it's even better than I thought when I got in. Day after tomorrow is my 4th year. And when I got in, I wanted to meet Ash Mufareh. And I was told, well, he's very busy, probably will be difficult. But 5 or 6 months later, he called me on the phone and we talked, and we're very good friends now. He's like a brother to me. I have never, ever in my entire life, ever, met anyone like him. No one. I've met very, very intelligent people, but I've never met very, very intelligent people that had a big heart like Ash. And what people see and what they hear, that's him. It's not pretend, it's not a show. In fact, he does so much more. One day I asked him on the phone, I said, you work all the time. What do you do? Kind of questions like you guys are asking. I said, what do you do in your spare time? If there is any spare time, what do you do? And he told me, this is a year ago. Well, he said, yesterday, I had a few hours, so we went to the store and bought a bunch of groceries, water, and food, and gave it to the poor. That's what he did with his spare time. That's amazing. And when you hear that, you just go, wow. So, no, I'm very fortunate to be here. It's not a job for me to do lives because I enjoy it. I think I pray everybody can see what I see. And I don't see everything, but I see enough that it's going to change many, many lives for sure. And yeah, my wife is always there, always. She doesn't get involved that much because she stays in her lane, I stay in mine. She's very, very shy. And as you can see, I'm not. So we're the opposite. I will get on camera, I will talk. And one time my sister came on, and there was 20,000 people on the webinar, and she called me, and she came to the first webinar, and she said, oh my gosh, Marty, look at all those people. Are you scared? I said, no. You know why? When I talk to you, I'm not thinking about the people. It makes it easier. I'm talking to you like we're in my living room. So that helps. Don't focus on everybody else. And if you believe in what you're doing and you're telling the truth, you don't have to think about what to say. It comes natural. Anyway, I hope I answered your question because I said a lot.